Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Always abide in yourself as pure self. Only remember one thing, your own self as pure self. And remember the truth, there is only self as pure self. Practice is to attention, practice is to remember, and practice is to abide in pure self. There is no individual here, no personal identity. No concepts. An observer without attributes. No one who is planning, who is judging. There is no one who is taking any type of role. Have this feeling that there is no one there. Things are happening on their own. You are mere observer. You are not waiting for anything, not even for liberation, moksha. You are already what you are looking for, and that is the absolute truth. Give away all the responsibility to the supreme power who has built this body, what this body has to do. When we take responsibility of this body and this mind, we are the doer. And we have an ego. and we are in illusion. To go back to the source is to give away the notion that we are the doer. Always stay as a witness. All the actions will still be going on. Never move from this pedestal where you are just an observer. Never ever involved in anything. Remember a tree. Anything what comes to the tree, it accepts. If there is no water, tree doesn't move to get water. Or if the nutrients are missing, tree doesn't move. It just stays where it is. In all of us, there is this stillness, like tree. The body moves, the body travels, but that stillness, that awareness stays where it is. Find that stillness within you. This stillness is alive, but not involved. It is the source of everything, but not involved directly. Look within, bring all your attention within. Find this source. Once you have found this source, never leave it. If the mind comes over and you get lost, go back to the source. It is very simple and very easy. After a while, you don't even have to practice it. Don't pay any attention to any thought. Let them come and go. Don't own any thought. Don't think any thought is coming for you to act upon them or to entertain them. They are coming to you because you were interested in them in the past. But now you have given up. So now you just watch. And your job is not to watch thoughts. You are at your home. Sitting in your home. And thoughts are like traffic going on the road. There might be occasions when there is no thought. And you're not looking for them. Remember yourself as tree. People come and go. They sit in its shade, they pluck some fruits, and they move on. Tree doesn't go after people. Lead your life like a tree. Whoever comes to you, give them shade, give them fruit, love them. But if they leave for a certain time or forever, don't chase them, don't go after them. All our running is running after our desires. And all desires comes in form of thoughts. And if we stop that chase, we are always free. This choice is in our hands. Who can stop you to choose this? Not to run. Only our own interest in these thoughts and desires. Let's imagine you are at home on a weekend and you get phone call from one friend and then another and then another. Someone wants to catch up at your home. Someone wants to take you for a coffee. Other person is invited to their home. You can say no to all these three people. Say no to all the thoughts all the time. There is a person identity called ego who loves all these thoughts, who has endless desires and attachments. These thoughts are produced for that ego. Because ego has started playing its own game. It has produced a thick veil and you can't see your own self. You have to stop this drama before you can see your true self. Close this shop created by ego. It is like you are king and you gave permission for the ego to open the shop in front of the palace. And this ego has opened the shop very much at the gate of the palace. And because of this shop, you can't see the kingdom of God, your own kingdom. So much of noise of this shop, so many transactions happening all the time, that there is no silence, no peace, no bliss. And now you want peace and bliss, but you also want this shop to be open. How is it possible? You have to choose only one. If you want peace and bliss, the shop of the ego, which is selling desires and attachments, has to close. Then only the noise of thoughts will disappear and you can experience bliss and peace. And as you go deeper and deeper in this ocean of bliss, ocean of pure self, you realize that you are bliss, you are peace. Bliss is the other name of you. You are the perceiver of everything. Nothing beyond you. But you are without any attributes. You are nothing. Awareness has nothing. But staying as awareness, you're always contented, always joyful. not looking for any external joy of any type. Nothing in this world can increase this joy. Pay attention to the pure awareness what we all are. Be the devotee of eternal rather than transient. The only thing eternal in us is ourself. Though mind is subtle, but it's also part of matter. It works in time and space and it has to die one day. Mind is there till your shop of ego is there. The moment you lose interest in any activities outside, this leads to destruction of the mind. And you don't have to do anything about that. You don't have to fight against mind. Let's say if the shop is closed and you have this employee called mind. When it has no work to do, what it will do? It will die its own death. You just stay as pure awareness. Accepting whatever comes your way, but not chasing anything. Pay attention to the bliss within. And this bliss is not which you will catch up with your mind. Just observe. In your solitude, give all your energy, all your attention to this pure self, which is just an observer. source of bliss and peace. Recognize your own silence. Don't worry about what you can accomplish in this world or not. Whatever you're destined to do will happen. You had millions of desires in the past, and they are working in their own way, good and bad, and will show you the results. You can't do much about that, but you can stop creating more issues, more desires, more attachments. And whatever the fruits of actions done in past will bring, accept them with folded hands. Anyway, everything is part of the dream. Only thing which is beyond this dream is you. These satsangs pointers are all to push you in. And your interest and attention to this pure self will pull you in. Use both, and your transformation will be quicker. We try to do things when we feel incomplete. When you stay as self, you are contented. You know your completeness. We are complete in the divine self, and we are always incomplete as an individual. All our struggle, desires, attachments are to complete ourselves from all these external things in the dream. Our desire to be complete is right, but our looking in material objects is not right. We are looking in a wrong direction to complete ourselves. Look within, look towards pure awareness. Go deeper and deeper in this ocean of bliss. And you know you are complete here. No one has to tell you. You don't have to read a textbook or get a test done. Here there is no I, no my, no mind. There is nothing here. In this nothingness, you are complete. You are full in this emptiness. You are 100% satisfied here. In this emptiness. Remember yourself when you were born. We don't have any memories of our birth. Perhaps we have memories of when we were few years old, 4 or 5 or 6 years old. Remember the time when we had no clue who our parents are, which country we are born in, what is our name. We didn't plan to pick up a profession or what to be done next. It looks like we are dependent on others. But see the child, how free he is. always smiling, joyful. Go back to that source. Be that source. Respect this silence. Abide in this silence. Remember this silence in action and inaction.